Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, our video might not be that much clear simply because we are still experiencing power blackout, but I'm sure you will get the discussion, you will understand what we are talking about. Now, there's been a discussion about the Kenyan economy versus the economy of our neighboring countries, Tanzania, Uganda, you can name them. And the discussion has been that Kenya is far in terms of the economy, GDP. That is true, but the question has been, what are we doing to make sure that we continue growing rather than, remaining stagnant and allowing these other countries that their GDP has been down to come and overtake us? If you have William Ruto as the president for the next 10 years, the other countries are going to catch up with us and they will overtake us. When you have a president who keep on promising with a zero delivery, yet he is overtaxing you. So many questions. So Morara Kebaso decided to do a comparison between the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, where we have had leakage after leakage, all those dramas. When it rains, it pours. So it's comparing Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and the international airport in Tanzania. And here is his finding.
Najua nimekuwa ziara ya kisiri kidogo kutafuta ushahidi. Guys, let me tell you, Kenya is a crime scene, bana. Tunadanganywa. We are being lied to. Tunaambiwa ati economy za nchi jirani ziko chini, economy yetu iko juu. Acha niwaonyeshe bana airport Tanzania. Ona airport. This is how an airport should look like. Ona airport. Ona. Hiyo roof inakaa kulik. Hiyo ni airport. Imejengwa venye inafaa. Alafu tunadanganywa huko watu wanakula billions za wajengi kitu ure kabisa. Ona hadi floor iko na water effect. Cheki, iko na effect ya kama beach. Hiyo ni floor. Cheki pale kwa mira. Angalia TZ bana. Tanzania looks like Europe. Cheki vile wazungu wamejaa huko. All our tourists wote wamekaa huku. Cheki, wote wamehamia huku. Huku inakaa kama Uingereza. Hii Europe. Hiyo ni Tanzania msee. Hiyo si Europe. Hapa nchi jirani hapa. Nimeenda kufuata mambo 2-3. Pumzisha kichwa pia. Alafu mnadanganywa hapa ati our tourism sector. Wameua tourism sector ndio. Look. Nchi jirani inakaa Europe. Na kila mahali ukienda ni hivyo. Ukienda supermarket ni hivyo. Ukienda everywhere ni hivyo. Wamejaa huku. Wazungu from every single country. Bana hoteli zimejaa, ziko 90% 100% occupancy. Ukikuja after saa 2 hakuna hoteli. Hadi zile mbaya kabisa zimejaa. The worst hotels zimejaa bana, zimejaa. Watu wamekuja for tourism. These people are making a lot from foreign exchange. Huko Kenya watu wanaendelea kuua country yetu na ufisadi, na ukora, na wizi. Wakitudanganya ati we are the leading economy in East Africa. Kwendeni kabisa wezi nyinyi.
Now, the Tanzania airport is nice. It is super magnificent. It is attractive. So imagine a country whose GDP is not equal to ours. Then you compare the airport in this country, which actually was serving East Africa. Yani Tanzania, Uganda, na kwingineko hapa, walikuwa wanategemea uwanja wa Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Liwatoke. JKIA should be very far. Inafaa ikuwe kama ile ya Doha Qatar ama kule kwingine. But Now, at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, it is leaking. And the former CS was comfortable with that. He reduced it to a small, tiny problem that has been magnified. That is Kipchumba Murkomen. So you look at that, then you wonder really, tunaenda wapi, tumetoka wapi. So let no one tells you that Tanzania is too much backward and we are far. Which far? With a leaking airport. You listen to the minister when he is actually defending. He lack the words, the language to explain the problem, to defend the government. He has been beating around the bush when he was asked questions about the leakage.
When there is such a leakage, you see that video that's running, it's not even lasted 1 minute. The video is not 1 minute. But in terms of the story, it creates an impression in somebody's mind that it's been leaking for a whole day or for a whole hour, it stopped to work. Even if you see here the reports that are being made.
So what would you prefer? That if somebody sees a leakage, would you prefer they don't video it, they don't show it?
No, not at all.
Are you trying to suggest that this should not be something that Kenyans should highlight?
People have a right. I am a lawyer.
Yeah.
They have constitutional right. They should do it. They should do it.
Right.
But to take the problem is to amplify a small story and make it's everything about the airport. The airport is that section of the airport is not 0.00001% of the airport. But then for someone to make a conclusion that Jomo Kenyatta Airport is useless, it's backward.
Who said that?
It is. No, I'm just saying.
Who said
at least not you. For someone to sing that song continuously, as if that is the only story you get from the airport, is really unfortunate. You see, Yvonne, we must learn something. Running with a small section of a story. For the time we've come to the airport, we've done immensely well. We have been able to put a policy for, as I told you, for maintenance. We've sorted the question of power blackouts at the airport. For the first time, something which should have been done in 2014, we are building a new terminal on top of Terminal 1C. We are going to decommission in another 6 months or so. When we complete this terminal, we are going to decommission Terminal 1E, which has been an embarrassment, and we create space at the airport for future construction.
You do agree.
We have made great progress on the procurement of construction of a new terminal. If you ask Kipchumba Murkomen whether I have confidence that we are making progress on re-engineering our old infrastructure, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, I'll tell you yes. Am I confident about the pace? I tell you yes. Am I happy with the team that is working there? I tell you 100% yes.
Now, as we continue with this final discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching, and you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, you look at these two airports, then you can make a conclusion. We have a small baby here making noise, but I know you will enjoy the noise as we continue with the discussion. So you find that Tanzanian airport is good. Mambo ya leakage sijui kama inaweza kuwa pale. But here Kenya, total embarrassment. But we asked ourselves a question. How comes leakage that started after William Ruto took over? And after Kipchumba Murkomen became the CS for road, transport and infrastructure. Was there a plan to make sure that it is leaking, to show that they cannot manage, that there is huge problem, then bring in the issue of Adani Group? Was this stage managed event or issue to make sure that they find a reason to hand over our key asset to an outsider, to an individual's hands? We have to read into all that. Kulikuwa na possibility that wanafanya hizi vituko zote ndio wapata kisababu cha kutoa mali ya umma kwa mikono ya umma wakapeana kwa mikono ya specific people. If Tanzania have managed to have such a super magnificent airport, what is the problem with Kenya? That we need an outsider to hand over our airport to an outsider. so that he can actually improve it. Anauliza shamba eka 30 ya kujenga pale another city. Hey. So you look into this, you start asking questions. Who was behind that leakage? Was it stage managed? Then the discussion about Adan came in. That is how these people are looting from. This is highway robbery. If Tanzania made it, why not Kenya? Kenya kwanza saizi tuko kwa middle income. Tumetoka kwa ile mambo ya nchi za umaskini. Kuna usaidizi mwingine saizi hatuwezi pewa. Sababu anasema Kenya iko sasa kwa kiwango ya kwamba wanaweza jikimu kwa mambo mengine. So kuna misaada zingine zile World Health zinatokanga huko nje hatuwezi pata kwa saizi. Sababu tumetoka kwa ile poverty index, tumepanda kidogo. Sasa inakuwaje hawa wengine they can manage the economy, they can manage their airport, iko sawa, they can expand it, lakini sisi lazima tutafuta an outsider who will fully take over our property for 30 years. Sasa Ruto anaelekea 60, ukimpea 30 ni 90. Miaka kama ile ya Moi. Sasa hapo kuna yule atakuwa nasikia. That's why Gen Zs are mad. They know. Wako na 20 years, ongeza 30, 50. Mali ilikuwa imeenda inarudi. Haiwezekani. So let no one lie to you. Enda uangalie mambo ya SGR, tuko na SGR hapa. Hao wako na metro. Wako na zile metro za kisasa. The speed is high. Rudi hapa Kenya. Kuko na kitu iko karibu na locomotive. That's where we are. So as we continue to sleep under William Ruto, he is pulling us so much backward. And sooner than later, tutadiscover kama tumepoteza kila kitu, na wengi wenye watakuwa na hizo vitu itakuwa kwa mikono ya wanasiasa wachache hapa Kenya. Adani is just a name, imewekwa front pale, kuna watu wako nyuma ya jina Adani. In the name of politicians who are actually Kenyans here. They want to wash clean the dirty money. So I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.